welcome to another video. My name is Sander and today we are at Point Farms Provincial Park. Stick around till the end as I'll show you what there is to do in the park and whether this is the park for you. Point Farms Provincial Park is located on the crystal clear waters of Lake Huron, close to Goderich, and about a 2-hour and 45-minute drive from Toronto. When it comes to cell phone service here at the park, it's alright with Kudo, Bell and Telus. Now it is a bit spotty, definitely good enough for emails and maybe the occasional call for Zoom video meetings or Teams video meetings. I'm not sure if it's stable enough. When it comes to bringing your bike, you can definitely bring your bike. It's a pretty large park and best to explore by bike. Even most of the trails are accessible by bike, so from that perspective definitely bring them. If you want to bring the bikes to go to the beach, maybe not. The beach is down a massive bluff, so there is one road, or you have to take stairs. The stairs are very narrow, so you can't take your bike there. And if you go down the hill, you go very fast. However, you have to go back up the hill as well, and it's very steep. The town of Goderich is like 5-10 minutes away, so if you need groceries, there's a Walmart, there's a dollar store, you know, it's not too far from the park, which is nice. From a kayak, canoe and stand-up paddleboard perspective, you are on Lake Huron, so you can definitely bring them. Just keep in mind the water may be a little bit choppy. This is the registration and store. They do have a permitless entry now, which is nice, so you no longer have to have the paper permit. Here's currently the prices for parkwood, but there are many places just outside of the park that offer firewood for a lot less and a lot drier. This is the trailer sanitation station at Point Farms. Here are the lanes. So you have your dump, and it is a threaded hose in case you want to do a black tin flush. There's 2 lanes with 2 holes, so, and there's instructions here as well, which always makes me wonder is, don't people know, or did something happen here? I mean, either way, if you're new RVer, to understand how to do it. And the potable water fill as well, there's one on each side. It does have a threaded hose in case you have a water filter. This was our site 130. It's a very large, spacious electric site, but you don't have a lot of privacy. One thing to note about this site and many other sites in the park is you need a lot of extension cords. We used well over 90 feet of cord, so make sure you bring enough extension cords with you. While our site did not have a lot of privacy, there are a lot of nice private sites here in the park. Point Farms is a large park and has 2 campgrounds. The first one is Huron. This is a radio-free campground and does offer a nice playground and a comfort station. We stayed in Colborne. Colborne also has a comfort station and a playground for the kids. And if you want to accommodate some larger groups, there are several group campsites as well. This is the beach at the park. It is an accessible beach, which is great. If you do have 4-legged friends, there is a section of the beach that is accessible to dogs as well. So this is the beach at Point Farms. Large beach. There are some rocks though. So there's a little change room with an outdoor shower, and the beach here is accessible. There's quite a bit of parking at the beach. Over here is the dog beach, towards the south end of the park. And it's just nice sandy beach, as you can see. One important detail to note, this is an on-leash beach, where the beach at Huron is an off-leash beach, where here you can see that they have to be leashed at all times. This is the Point Farms beach. It is definitely a bit rocky, but you're still on Lake Huron and you get the beautiful sunsets. Similar as in Huron, they're trying to restore the dunes. So after you're done at the beach at Colborne, and you walk, then you have to take the stairs up. There's 107 in total. So as you can see, quite the stairs here. So this is where the Point Farm Hotel used to be.
And this is the Sterling Barn.
The first provincial park I've seen that has an actual baseball diamond. And there's some horseshoe pits here as well. All the trails in the park give you the opportunity to hike or bike, and this is below the bluff trail. While none of the trails are really scenic, it does allow you to easily explore the campgrounds, as all the trails are interconnected and you can see the whole park by bike. So this is the reason why it's called the ravine trail, because it's a ravine. So here's two trails that connect you to Colborne, the campground. You can either do the tortoise, which is going to take you longer, or you can do the hare. Which from a trail perspective, it's really just a connecting trail. There's really not much to see or do. Although if you do have kids, it is one of the story time trails, so which is kind of neat, so they can follow the story. So overall, I would definitely recommend Point Farms if you're in the Lake Huron area, you like the beach, you like to explore some of the history of the park, such as the old farm behind me, and there's also the old hotel as well. This is a perfect park for you. If you really enjoy sandy, large beaches, I think there's better options. I would definitely recommend Huron over this park here. But overall, not a bad pick to spend a few days here. So if you got a lot of value out of this video, please smash that like button. It really helps to push this video out to a larger audience, and subscribe as well. It's absolutely free, so you might as well. In addition to all of this, if you're looking for additional great videos, why don't you check out this video right here where we summarize the top 10 best provincial parks we visited over the last seasons.